Yes, I've returned. This part of the stream
Paradise Killer.
may only end up being like an hour. Maybe it'll go to 2 hours. Who can say? But I wanted to play at least a little bit here. Especially knowing that I have this ability now. The ability to reveal mysteries. So I should just really just constantly be like, alright, what's the closest thing to me? Whether it be person or an item to pick up, you know? Like apparently here's a phone thing I never unlocked. Which is wild to me that there's still some of those out there. The lotus is a frightful plant that strikes fear in the minds of even the strongest demon worshipper. I think I just missed these specific this like apartment complex. Apparently, because there's things all over here. It's near her. When the tree blossoms, citizens gather to give praise by letting blood directly onto the tree to fertilize it. What do y'all say? Alright, we gotta figure out what's like a way to climb this. How does one climb? Stairs, probably. Like I said, once I got this power, you're gonna see me going into the blackout mode probably quite a bit, you know? If I want to be systematic about it. Oh, Shinji, my friend. Hey, Shinji. Hey, love dies. What's happening? Just enjoying the island, you know? I mean, obviously I hate this place, but you gotta make the best of it, haven't you? If you ain't looking on the bright side, you ain't living. That's optimistic. If you're not optimistic, you got a problem. Life's too short. All of us in the Syndicate are immortal. Then you've got far bigger problems than being optimistic. Anyway, can't say you're yapping, I'm a busy demon. I can hear an item. It's above me. It probably would be easier to start at the top and then go down to get the rest of these items, right? Oh, what is this? Gleaming male idol. Collectible card of an amateur pornographic actor. Underground pornography often springs up in the apartment blocks. That's exciting. Joyous fish food. One of the Syndicate's social experiments was to create different social spaces around the apartments. There was a decreased violence in this apartment. Feeding animals makes people happier. Fish ghost? A visitor at the end of the world. Taking the view before oblivion. Who are you? Everything and nothing. The sum of this island. A sick little reminder of what must not be allowed. Do you have a name? Mkaslan Regaloth. Micah, then. Thank you for coming to see me. This is a dying place, but manners are important. What are you doing here? Right now, I want to ask you some questions. You are an investigator. I want you to investigate things. There will be rewards. How did you know I was investigating? Excuse me. I am entwined with these apartments. I feel life breath of them. They're a bad place, more bad than most. Things have happened here. And why do you need things investigating? The desire to know. I came here a long time ago. I possess this body. It was a mistake. I managed to avoid all manners of hooks and bait while I waited for the island to end. Please tell me about things you have found. Fine. What do you want to know? I thirst for missing knowledge. Where did people play dominoes on this island? On the roof of one of the apartments. Some citizens evidently got together to play and look out at the sea. Bam. Answer that question because I already got that. Simple games allow players to come together to share time and experiences while mastering a competitive game. The world is a horrifying place, but spending time together keeps cosmic horrors from the proverbial door. Humans are interesting. You wouldn't believe what people drop into pools of water. Here's your reward. Huh. I thirst for missing knowledge. What happened on Island Sequence 20? Apparently the mountain collapsed. Already have it. Look at me go. Look at me go. How does a mountain collapse? They don't know. It was supposed to be a perfect island. How can the island creators not know? There are many unknowable things out there. Sometimes we just have to accept them. What happens if you can't accept that? Attachment causes suffering. Letting things go eases that pain. Or you can conjure answers where there are none to give yourself comfort. Those people start conspiracy theories and destroy their lives. I'm glad I'm not human. You should be. Here's your reward. Hey. I thirst for missing knowledge. What do you think of the music track Go-Go Style? It is a music track that makes me want to stare into the sun. The day starts with a warm sun enveloping our lives in hope before bleaching the world clean under its scorching gaze. The day ends with an orange goodbye. The sun must be revered. Yes, it is quite the music track. Here's your reward. I thirst for missing knowledge. What does the zealous carving depict? It shows the birth of the Syndicate. Gods gorged on the psychic energy from worship. Man, I already have all of these, dude. Yes, they do have a taste for that. Where did you find this carving? On the beach near the Paradise Gates. Why is an important object like that treated like flotsam? It is a strange object that cannot be contained. It moves where it wants to. It travels between islands and chooses a new place to reside. That sounds like an ideal life. Here's your reward. I thirst for missing knowledge. You have answered all of my questions. My knowledge is complete. You know that I'm investigating the crime to end all crimes, right? Don't you want to know who did it? Would it make any difference? You people in your little games. You think you are better than the real world. You scoff at the people you use. You people are worthless. I don't care about the people, only the culture they leave behind. I am a demon living on as a ghost after I possessed a fish that died. I have a perspective that you people could only wish for. Well, this has been a real delight. Please enjoy Oblivion and make the next island better. Dimensional breakdown Starlight Skin. If you want to easily connect to other dimensions, the spaces under bridges are where dimensional walls are weakest. Try it sometime, but watch out for knife crime. Nice. Ancient battlefield. Site of a battle that tore apart the land. Hordes of demons descended from the skies. Battle makes countries weep. This one was no different. Oh, this was one of the rewards. Do you think we drink too much? Of course. We might be syndicate, but we're still human. Why do we do this? We all have different ways of coping. We are all faced with tragedy every single day. I think we should stop. Are you happy about facing down the dread of being surrounded by unspeakably antique civilizations who all compete for the attention of idiot gods without a whiskey at the end of the day? No. Well, there you go then. There you go then. Strong blended whiskey that conjures images of a time we think we experienced, but in fact never existed outside of a mass hallucination. Oh, it turned to day as I was talking to that fish. It turned to day as I was talking to the fish. D5. A water filtered through volcanic rock for absolute purity. There aren't any volcanoes on the island. Okay, that's not how I want this to happen. I always think people without hobbies are natural murderers. If you have nothing to occupy the mind, it's natural to turn to murder. That's chilling, right? Scary. That guy next to you at work that doesn't have a hobby could cut you open. That's quite the logic leap. Can you prove I'm wrong? It's basic criminal science, love dies, get together. Laters. Well. Good to crack open and focus on while you're thinking about a problem. What is it? What? There's something down there. Okay, it does pop up on that. Okay, good. Good to know, I guess. Have to try to like lower myself somehow here. Looks like someone was growing chilies up here. Oh. Someone was growing chilies. How come if that brings light? I don't know, get this fucking thing. This one. Whoa, don't fuck up. The thing rises. Tower broadcasts music to the speakers on the island. There's a tape in here. Let them lust. Let them lust. Carving tells of the god crying grudge. Nearly killed by the Persian army at the Battle Beyond Revenge. Body was paraded across the country and displayed above the palace in Shushatra 0. Tears of the god fertilized the ground, and the city became a sea of lilies. Syndicate members stole the god back and burned the city to the ground. The god has been moved from island to island ever since, guarded in a pyramid. Meditate. Item there. Something over here. B5. A blend of different fruits and vegetables, full of vitamins and minerals. Often drunk morning after the night before. Parallel red. I like the name, I like the description. Alright. Blackout again. Again, because I think it'd be easier to go at this from like top to bottom. No! 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 Oh, I really fucked up. Fuck. How very disappointing that was. Ah! Towers sparkle in the waning sun. A cascade of jewels as far as the eyes can see. Speaking of which, I think it's time to update the skin here. I like this. I really bungled that, didn't I? That's why I meditated. I was like, there's got to be probably something down here, right?
Those crystals obtained. Those crystals obtained.
Gold plate cries out for light. What do you mean? Cute hamster friend. Tamago was a star of a popular 4-panel comic a citizen drew. Ooh. I gotta go back to the apartment complex that I fucked up. God. Man. Aw, here it goes. Am I gonna be able to get up here? Guess is here. Oh. They started here, dragged through the building towards the ocean. But then where? Who started here? Did they go into the sewers? Not that no, that doesn't make sense. Maybe straight into the ocean, but why?
What the hell?
What are you talking about? They must have left some clue.
Sure.
Clue to what? Huh? Oh, I didn't see you. Step aside, please. I'm trying to find my neighbor. Maybe I can help. I am an investigator. Yes, maybe. But if they were dragged to the beach, where did they go from there? Somewhere out of sight. Undercover,
I
maybe.
need to investigate
Maybe I
this.
should try and help them look for whatever it is. Whatever it is might be somewhere covered on the
I
beach.
don't like this.
Found this under the pier. Oh, easy. What? Wait, is that? It is. Finally, I have proof that my neighbor was murdered. The God Justice Marshals weren't interested in helping me. They said it was an accident, but I knew it was murder. Guess I'll never know who did it. Suppose it doesn't really matter now, does it? It's not justice, but at least I can have some peace now. Please take these. Do not let citizen murders go uninvestigated.
Those crystals obtained.
Perfect. Kind of helps when I found many items prior to talking to people. Newspaper with an article about a string of dismemberments within the apartments. They often happen during the height of summer. People living in cramped conditions give in to dark desires. Ooh. There. How do I get up there? Oh, yeah, I fucked it up before. Gotta make sure where I'm trying to come in from. No, you've... Oh... I'm gonna scream. just a nasty position that is to try to climb or get to access even. Is there like a better way? Nudge. Okay, make sure it's the thing right below me. Yes, it is. Crouching. Oh, this sucks. Oh. Tremendous game cart, shooting game called Wonton 51, made by a long defunct company. Ah. That was a pain in the ass. Man, we cleaned up this apartment area. Look at that. Would you look at that? Do 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 do. All right, I'm gonna ride. I'm gonna take a big jump. I'm gonna take another big jump, and then I'm gonna dash. All right, jump some more. I'm jumping. I'm dashing. I think I read that. Yeah. Should probably talk to some people. Our good friend Busty Goathead is nearby. We had some juicy info from them as well. Got time for a chat, Crimson? Tell me about your blessing. The 19th island incident? It was a weird island from the beginning. Strange feeling in the air, like it was a powder keg when waiting to go. About 2 centuries into it, the demonic invasion happened. Think it was a setup? You mean by the Syndicate? A conspiracy? I don't think so. We discovered an Eden cult in the apartments. They'd convinced themselves a passing comet was the god. They were amateurs but managed to reach out into space. The demons flooded in. Why was this invasion so bad? Akiko and Marshals hit the cult hard. Real shock and awe response. The apartments were demolished before the corruption set in. We thought we'd got them, but the cult had a trick. There was a possessed cult member chained up in the sewers.
Who knows?
The Marshals missed them in their sweep. High on successfully wiping out the apartments. God in the sewers let the demons slowly seep into the island. Foundations of the island became rotten. Then the demons attacked. Swarms of them came from underground. Everyone took up arms. So you fought the fight and got blessed?
Thank you.
Not just a pretty face lady. Kiko and her marshals were pinned down at the temple. I held the line at the council building. Kiko's never forgiven me. She was convinced the demon general would go for the temple. I believed otherwise. After the battle, the gods blessed me and I got this new head. Story time's over, lady. Be glad I didn't charge you for this. Go save paradise instead of hanging around in a sewer. I'll be back for another story. Do you know anything about One Last Kiss? Is that her name? She's good at hiding herself, but I've seen her.
Sure.
Do you know who she is? I figure some kind of spirit. I don't know who she is, who she was in her former life, though. What do you know about the murder Grace bloodlines? Ah, that makes sense.
Thank you.
I've got something good. Are you buying?
Thank you.
Ooh, nice crystals. Do you think it's strange that Carmelina went to the exorcism?
Sure.
Seems like a dangerous situation for the architect. Very. There was a reason, though. Some syndicate members use encryption in messages to each other. There's a lot of politics and scheming on the islands, after all.
Don't be coy.
I monitor any communications that I can. Network traffic is mostly boring, but sometimes someone forgets to encrypt something. While Carmelina was heading to Henry's apartment with Grace, she messaged Akiko and told her to step out of the room while Grace was doing the exorcism. Her so-called lapse in procedure was planned. Sure was, lady. Sounds like a plot to me. My work is never done. Have you got a copy of this message? Uh-huh. They realized the mistake. Uh-huh. Okay, yeah, They realized the mistake and scrubbed their phones afterwards, so don't expect to be able to confirm this with their phones. Got 'em. Besides, it was 10 years ago. Everyone got a Masahiro upgrade since then. While she was en route to Henry's exorcism, Carmelo sent a message to Kiko. Trying to leave Grace unattended with Henry. She forgot to encrypt it. Well, that seems pretty incriminating. Not gonna lie. We need to talk, Acid. You never call me Acid. Why was KHX accusing you of stealing the key to the second Holy Seal?
What?
Shit.
Facts and the truth.
This makes you a prime suspect. Spill it.
What?
I promise I didn't kill the council. I need you to know that.
Don't.
Get on with it. Holy Seals are the holy grails of secret hunters. They're so locked down and under wraps. I was losing sleep each night thinking about them. I knew KHX designed the second seal, so I started talking to him. I also knew he was obsessed with
The
me.
investigator is here.
Obsessed?
You're letting
More
this
than I
mess
expected.
get to you.
Thought he was just horny for me. But he had got it into his head that if we achieved perfection on the next island, he'd ascend to heaven.
Paradise feels
His diary called you as
wrong.
queen in the astral heaven. Good snooping, lady. Since I'm blessed by the gods, he coveted me as a trophy queen.
Weird.
Guy was out of his mind.
That's it.
Keep using the past
I have my
tense.
ways.
I'm not stupid. Council got on the bad side of a killer, and the person who designed part of their security is missing. He's either dead or might as well be.
When love dies.
Did you do it?
Strange.
Please. Even if he was going to squeal to Montserrat, I talked him down. I strung him along in a relationship. I could persuade him to do almost anything. Except give you the secret to the second Holy Seal? There was a data key he guarded. I took it and made a copy. How did you copy it?
Something.
You ask a lot of questions. Someone in Masahiro Heavy Industries owed me a favor. That favor was an hour in one of their high-end computer labs. It turned out to be a heavily encrypted digital key on a flash drive. Put the key back in his workshop, apologized profusely, and did something to take his mind off
The
it.
investigator is
Did you use the
here.
key?
That's strange.
No. I know where and how, though. The obelisks on the beach. Key works on them. And that's the second seal secret? No, there's more, but I don't know that. Or I don't know what. Why didn't you use the key?
Your truth
Bad
is
vibes,
wrong.
lady. Could feel it in the air. Things are happening on the island.
Is this a fact? Or a
Still makes you a
truth?
suspect, Crimson. I know. I found a tuft of your hair in KHX's workshop. And
Is this a fact?
that put you at the scene
or
of a
truth?
disappearance. Come on, lady. You know that doesn't prove anything. Alright. Some boat rides, maintenance shed. Okay.
Business is business.
I might as well try to see how much of these I can buy. Right?
Nice doing business with you.
I'm willing to impart 20 more right now. Oh, that's all she's got.
Starlight skins obtained.
I'm willing to impart 20. Oh, nope, that's all.
Starlight skins obtained.
Oh shit, look, it's us. That's a good one. May your journey be endless, and may you reach the moon. Okay. Let's put that good skin on here. So we had to buy a bunch of, like, random stars and shit to get to this one. Look at that. Alright, people to talk to, things to see, things to collect. Nothing super nearby. That's not what I meant to press. God, I wish that was on this button, though. I wish I could just... I didn't mean to fall down here. God damn it. Nope, I'm fine. Everything is okay. How do I get in there? Shinji! I think I can get a running start and just immediately smack down. Worked. It worked. It's good enough.
Recording obtained.
Going to find out what's going on. This isn't right. The island feels wrong. I'm going to blow this wide open. The syndicate. The syndicate. The syndicate. This island feels wrong. What is this? What the fuck is this? What the fuck? You're in it neck deep. Up to your eyes in crime. On a battlefield with psychos and criminals. That's my job. And you're cool with it?
Sure.
Can't investigate if there aren't crimes. So what you're saying is that you never want to wipe out crime because then you'll have nothing to do. That's one way of looking at it. It's the only way if you ask me. Mysteries are revealed, says the game. How the hell do I get up that? I'd have to get on top of this. Uh-oh, I'm falling. Great. I gotta climb this mountain gorge. I forget where, like, the entry point of this gorge would be. It's definitely not here. Where's the phone? Oh. Fuck it. Fuck it, we fast travel. I have a ton of blood crystals at this point. I never unlocked any terminals here. Well, shit. This, I think, will do then. I think. I thought. Not entirely sure.
I have a bad feeling.
Drag
about
marks
this.
leading off the edge of
The
the cliff.
investigator is
They lead
here.
away from KHX's workshop.
Don't test me.
Suspicious. Suspicious. Spotted at the bottom of the cliff. There's a load of evidence in the workshop related to Crimson. Did you drag and dump the body? What is she doing? Dare I do this? For that? Just for that blood crystal right there? I think I do.
Ah.
I think it's worth. Oh, is this gonna be another weird one? Let's get ready. Another one of these quarantine machines. Blessings to you on this fine day. What? I am Angel Nebula. I've come to bless you. I must ask that in return for this blessing, you allow me to exit this machine and reconnect to the network.
The facts and the truth
Not
are
so
not the
fast.
same.
Don't bother attempting to hack Starlight. Intrusion attempt detected. Engaging all firewalls. Unauthorized intrusion halted. Intruder purged. Hey, what's your goddamn problem, lady? Don't you want me to be blessed? Don't you want to be blessed? I mean, I'll bless you right up. Blessed for millennia. Blessed all day and all night. I just want to be back on the network. Don't you want to be blessed? Which one of the gang are you? Just someone that wants to bless you. Don't you want holy protection, salvation? Intruder identity confirmed. Failed AI shared. Angel Nebula. I don't know what you mean by failed. I'm just an angel trying to save the righteous. You got the wrong religion. Not gonna happen. Wait, I have something you might want. What is it? I have a music file here. I'll trade it with you if you let me out of here. Starlight. Reverse intrusion success. Copying. Music file downloaded. Shutting down vending operations. You motherfuck. Goodbye.
Relic obtained.
Unknown product. Hey. Pass the holy mind. The concrete echo chamber cannot touch us here. It is you and me. Don't worry about it. Well, good for me.
Blood crystal obtained.
That's an item right there, too. Yes, it is. Yes, it... Oh, there's something there, too. Oh. Oh, can I make this jump, though? Easy. The night is so wonderful in paradise. It's my favorite time. Air dances on the tip of my tongue, that taste of 1,000 possibilities. The whiskey tastes better in the late hours. You're right. Whiskey was made for the night. Closer to midnight, the better. Ain't that the truth? Work of stultifying incompetence that hates its drinkers. Love it. Should make my way back there. Once I get... Because I jumped here and I was like, oh, there's an item over here, right? Oh, it's on top of that. Oh. I don't think I can climb it from here. I don't think I can Skyrim my way up that mountain. Well, that's a ding-dong shame.
Recording obtained.
What is this? Find all recordings. Nice. Line stop and start. Geometric. Crisscrossing the air, but not everywhere. I had a visit from the marshals. They're onto me. I bet it was the guy next door. All he does is feed the fish and gossip. Get a life. Soda with additives to give you an energy boost. You too can have the power of the Holy Goat. You too can be a goat. But I don't want to be a goat. Oh, there's an item like on the... Well, dang nabbit. Dag nabbit.
Those crystals
Crawl
are
around the
tamed.
bottom here. Get what I can. Yeah, I feel as if I'm gonna have to start at high points and work my way down on a bunch of things.
Fast travel unlocked. Starlight's getting
Wouldn't it be great to
obtained.
have an apartment with a view like this? Imagine how few problems you'd have. Dude, I would love like an apartment with like a cool like city view. That's what I'm saying. Like, if I had like, I didn't have to worry about like my job. Like, assume I just could like wherever I live, I could pick up a job relatively easy enough. And like, I could just live even in like an apartment with a really nice view. I'm telling you, one day I would love to like move up to like Toronto. I would love to live in Toronto with like a nice like city apartment view or something. That's the goal. That's the dream. That's the hopes. Something like that is what I'd say. Is it this? No. It is not. Oh, Shinji's hiding under this. I heard that time separates passion from conspiracy. Where did you hear that? How should I know? I can barely keep this form together. Who knows where I was drifting? How much time did this crime take? Was it opportunity or a centuries-old plan? Time's a weird thing on these islands. Time is a weird thing. It's a weird concept, alright? Man, I've collected, it feels like, most of everything. I mean, I know obviously there's these random spots you can see, but I mean, I think, all things considered, I've picked this area quite clean. How do I get in there? This is the same problem I had. I was like, I don't know. Running around this thing like an idiot. And then it was here where I tried to go to the mountain gorge, but then the mountain gorge didn't have a thing, and I was like, okay, so what's the point? What is the point of me being here? Just repeating myself. Apparently there's something around here. I missed it. Couple things. Something up the top of this. Ah. Ah.
Those crystals obtained.
Lovely crashing noise, like cacophony of noise going on. Oh hey, you notice the clouds? What about them? They break. You see them flicker every so often.
Investigator
Reality is
here.
dying. The wheels are starting to come off. What else is going to break? Everything and nothing, probably. Something to look forward to. So true, Shinji. So true. Come on, trying to. Oh, Shinji again. Dance, come on, get down on the floor. We've taken it upon ourselves to move a little more. Dance, get up, show us what you got. We're gonna rock your party. Now let's take it to the top. Oh, forget it. If you're not gonna beatbox them off. He didn't like my non-participation. I'm sorry, Shinji. Don't get mad at me. How do I get to the top of this? We be jumping? Oh, God. Why did I do that? Alright, easy.
Starlight Skin's
Oh,
attack.
Starlight Skin. After losing a bet with a god, an ancient king was forced to forfeit a desert. Desert became a no-go zone until millennia after the Great Betrayal. That never should have happened. Oh, everyone is so far away from me. What the hell? What the hell? Who's the closest to me? Doom Jazz? Probably, looks like. Yeah. Yeah. Am I getting to him in an efficient manner? Who can say? Oh, there's this dumb boat. So I'm gonna say yes. Didn't overshoot it.
Dr. Doom Jazz.
Dr. Doom Jazz. Got a sec, Doc? Wonderful to see you again.
Glad to be back.
You're the only one that doesn't call me the investigation freak. It's not nice to call people names, is it? That name was given to you derogatorily. You may have lived up to it, but you should be careful of the labels you let stick to you. Sometimes you need to make the best of it. Sometimes you need pointing in the right direction.
It's been wonderful to
I
see you
love a
again.
positive outlook. Don't let the others get to you. You know the Syndicate, self-serving and jealous, just like the gods.
Ha!
Glad you're rising above it. You always go in for the real talk nowadays. Got something else you want to talk about? I don't know. Things just feel pretty heavy around here. Mass murder tends to do that. Drags everyone down. Kills the vibe. No one's very pausey anymore.
Theoretically,
I just want to get to perfect 25 and start again. I'm doing my best, Doc.
favorite
You always
investigator.
do. That's why you were called down. You're forgiving and forgetting my past. Ah, whatever. We all make mistakes. Never been the type to bind people to their history. People change. I'm impressed, Doc. You didn't proposition me this time.
My favorite investigator.
I assume you're going to stop by again at some point before this is all over. We'll see. Do you give Sam blood? Yes, I do. He has a rare condition. You might have noticed he has no flesh and his skeleton is bright red. No, really? The council approved letting him have citizen blood that is let in the temple. He developed his condition a few sequences ago. Expect his body's starting to give out. I think Gaius Kwame is Henry's father.
I had no idea.
What? Blood samples
This
match.
is bad.
The only place you could have got a sample of Kwame's blood is from his grave. You broke into my best friend's grave to get a blood sample? You desecrate this resting place as someone I consider a brother to run around with some conspiracy theory?
What?
We're done here. I like you, investigator, and I'll help you with any genuine lines of inquiry you have, but I won't tolerate this. Well, shoot. What about death screams? Could they cause an adrenaline burst?
Hypothetically?
Maybe, but I don't know how you'd weaponize a death scream. What about one of these?
Strange.
Looks like it records death screams. Is that a directional speaker?
Got it.
It is. How would you record death scream? To record the brain activity using electrodes. This device looks like it has a crystal in it. Some crystals are capable of recording emotions. Death scream gets written to that, and upon stimulation, the crystal would output the scream. One-shot use, though. See if the crystal is burnt out. I can never experience the death screams as I'm not a sufferer. Presume you want my opinion, though. Demon that possessed Henry is attuned to psychic energy. This could have been used to agitate it. Handy if you want to turn Henry into a weapon. Yep. Unsure if the ounce failed perfectly. It was to ensure. Doom just told him that Henry would need a massive adrenaline spike. Doom just says that death screams. Yeah. See, I think it's just multiple members here are really in on different parts of this whole crime, basically. I assume. Not looking good for some of these people. You examined Grace's bloodlines when Henry killed her, right, Doc? A nasty one for sure. Was there anything odd about the scene or the victim? You mean odd for a case of demonic possession? Didn't get to examine the scene for long. Kiko was in a rush to contain the area, and it was a pretty open and shut case. Markings on Grace were strange, though.
That's weird.
In what way? Henry's other victim, his mother, had the same sigils scorched into her skin as Henry. Grace had the sigils, but they weren't scorched. They looked like they had been carved with a blade. The demon inside Henry burned with a cosmic fire, and Henry's victims received the same branding. So if he killed the council, they'd all carry the sigils? Depends on how he did it. I don't have a lot of evidence to support this, but I expect the sigils to only be scorched on victims he had sustained close contact with. A cut and run probably wouldn't do it, but a strangulation would. You should mention that I would expect the inhibitors to prevent or limit the scorching of the sigils into victims. So why were Grace's sigils cut into her? I wrote it off to the madness of demonic possession. We don't know a whole lot about this kind of thing, so I figured he carved them himself. So, some kind of ritual. Can't say for sure, though. Thanks for your help, Doc. May a cosmos be a mystery made you reach the moon. Let's go talk to Yuri here. Let me make that jump for no real reason because I can't. It's not like I can. I'll just take the elevator. I'll just take the elevator, it's fine. Any items around here immediately? Not really. Hurry up. Look at that moon. Look at that moon, though. Got time to chat, Yuri? Can we make this the last time, freak? Have you ever been in love, Yuri? Love doesn't offer anything. Love constrains ambition, blinds you to your goal. Love can make you understand more about yourself and others. I understand myself and others just fine. Some of us are rulers and the rest are meant to be ruled. Well, it's very simple, freak. You people confuse yourselves with love and affection. Dulls your senses and stops you from achieving excellence.
I don't like
If you open your
this.
heart, you open your mind. Goodbye, freak. Goodbye, Yuri. Hey. Achieve max hangout. Nice. What do you know about the murder of Gray's bloodlines? Absolutely nothing, investigator. Okay. May you see through a million eyes. May you reach the moon. That was very quick. Very, I have nothing else to say to you. Leave me alone. Go the fuck away. Leave me alone.
Ha. Ha. Ha.
Wall. I got blocked by a wall. That's upsetting. I mean, you can see there's only, like... There's not that many items left that I haven't picked up. There's not that many. Oh my god, it's the same fucking item. How do I get in here? I'm gonna fucking... I'm climbing. I'm gonna Skyrim climb. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Let me in. Fuck it. Let me in, I say. I'm gonna get in this thing. Fuck it. I don't care. Find a way. Find a way, Lady Love Dies. Skyrim up this mountain. I'm getting in this. Oh, fuck. I'm getting in this. Getting in this is the last thing I do. It's this weird looking building. What's this? I mean, I'm on top of it. How does one get in?
Those crystals obtained.
I'm looking around it. Well, don't walk over the edge, though. Don't do something so dumb. Can I just fall in through the gaps here? Definitely not. Not a thing I can do, it looks like. Alright, well, I'll just crawl around top of it here. Stairs. Oh! Oh!
Nightmare.
Ah! Moon.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Yes. Secrets time. I feel like I'm in somewhere I shouldn't be. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you do. Everybody dance and multiply by 2.
Nightmare computer.
Skull. Skull. Nice. Goat. No, goat, no. Just clicking things. It's all good. Don't worry. I love to click. Nope, no, don't do that. It's this one. Always forget.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Alright, what's gonna be in here? Something juicy? Hopefully?
Scene investigation.
Server room. Some records about prisoner transfers that stand out. Kiko removed 2 prisoners that are unaccounted for a day before the murder. Why? Those were the ones that were then killed that weren't the guards, right? Encrypted file in a suspicious looking folder is outside the main Marshall file. Starlight can track security on it. Ah. Starlight got me into the Marshall servers.
Sorry.
If Akiko finds out, I'm not sure how long my head will stay on my shoulders.
The investigator is here.
These are prisoner transfer records. As well as the desolation cell, there's a prison within these barracks for the non-demon possessed prisoners. Looks like Akiko removed 2 prisoners 2 days ago. There's no record of them being brought back to the prison. Oh, it's too
That's
simple.
strange.
Wonder why Akiko would have removed prisoners. This file's encrypted and outside the normal folder structure.
Sorry.
It's a photo of a strangled woman. My job is a
The
never-ending joy.
investigator is here.
The metadata says that this came from a folder called Grace Bloodlines Examination. Hang on to this. Yeah. 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 Yup. Akiko. Akiko, what are you doing? The fuck were you doing? What if it ends up like everyone has like a thing that they participated in that was bad in this whole process, you know? You know what I mean? Like everyone did something bad. Almost like Glass Onion, a Knives Out story or whatever the fuck. Sorta like that. But not really. That's not a spoiler in any way. I'm saying it wrong anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I'm not giving anything away. Stairs. Stairs. Big item. That was the big item I was looking for. Is this something good? Probably not. Marshal quarters, mess hall, and training hall. My blood vial has been authorized for the door. I doubt Akiko will allow that. Carving detailing the god New Knight. Humanoid with 2 dog heads. Warrior clad in gold armor. Carries a spear, sword, and shield. Based her forces in Romania. Huh? Is that it then? That was here? New Knight, the Holy Warrior. The slaughter of the chained star system. New Knight is an arrogant goddess that only deems soldiers worthy of her attention. Syndicate got superstitious after any statues of her outside of Marshall grounds were destroyed by red lightning on the 5th island. Since then, there have only ever been 1 statue of her on each island. Henry says he remembers seeing New Knight last night. Did he come past the statue? If he did, it means he came through the barracks. It's the only one on the island. That means Henry took a different route to the council building.
That's
Which route did he
strange.
actually take? He went through the barracks. The barracks. Door leads to the barracks, secure tunnel desolation cell where Henry is incarcerated, coded only to Akiko's blood vial. This is a lovely place. Armory and combat halls, my blood vial hasn't been authorized. I doubt Akiko will allow that. Again. Alright, I already did that. Before I potentially leave here, is there anything else in the barracks that I missed? Looks of it. Was that there? Prisoner process. Da-da-da. Opening doors. Sealed unless you're a marshal. So the only way I'm getting out is back the way I came. Alright, don't get dizzy. Again, I'm gonna check and make sure I... What's that item? Is that in here? That one. Or is that outside of it? It might be outside. I'm gonna say it's outside. Maybe I can get to it as I climb my way out and head to a save point to call it a night here in a sec. Let's see. It's that. It's there. No. Oh, dude, that was a clutch dash I did. Holy Nikes. Oh, look, the bago. I mean, look at how much, like, I could, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, there's a couple over there, 6 maybe, something over there, way off in the distance, 7, 8, 12. 12 things left? That can't be right. I mean, I'm sure there's some I didn't see. 12, maybe 13 if I didn't count that before. I mean, pretty dang good. Let's run towards that one. Phone apparently nearby as well. Nice.
Those crystals obtained.
Alright, where is that phone? There it is. Alright, so when we come back, pick up this game, we'll probably go talk to those two off there in the distance. We can go talk to them, get any updates. Like I said, I don't think there's gonna be much left for us to pick up as far as items, it seems. So it's just gonna be like talking to the people, tying up like loose investigation ends, it looks like, from these things. Gotta talk to them. But I mean, this, like I said, I think this is, we'll probably play more of this sometime this weekend. I do have a 3-day weekend here coming up. This can't be that many more streams of this game, you'd think, right? I don't know how long the final like trial thing is gonna be. It's gonna be a multi-hour epic thing, or who can say? Find out. But yeah, next time we play, we'll talk to them if I can remember. But that's what I said I would do. Of course, talk to these people that have exclamation points as well. Do their whole things. And I guess complete whatever they called it, the fucking the hangout meters, whatever they affinity meters, I don't know what they're called. And of course, maybe try to pick up the last of these items. I mean, there's just not that many. But we'll call it a night. This was a good night of streams. This weekend, so a 3-day weekend, I would assume we'll probably heavy emphasis on this and Crash probably this weekend. I don't know if we'll get to more. I mean, we'll probably get to, I don't know. There's a chance we'll get to Valkyria Chronicles, but this weekend I really want to put more time to Crash and then get pretty dang close, if not finishing this game, depending on how much is left. Tomorrow, I don't know if I'll be able to do a day stream, just because I have some, I gotta take care of some things. I gotta do some things tomorrow that I was supposed to do a week ago on a Saturday that I didn't do, so hopefully I get my shit together and actually do that. So I don't know if I'll be able to do day stream tomorrow. It might be just night stream, but maybe day stream on Sunday, or maybe day stream Monday, perhaps. But yeah, that's all. Let's call it a night. Thanks so much for watching, as always. I appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying this. This is less like, so as I've been playing this game, this is less like a Danganronpa or like a Phoenix Wright game, and much more like a vibes and exploring game, where you're just meant to exist and explore on this island that imparts like vibes your way, you know? So I hope you've been enjoying. It's been a pretty chill game. I'm curious how it all kind of wraps up, but I don't think we have to wait too much longer to see. So, until tomorrow night, most likely tomorrow night. Maybe we'll start early tomorrow night. See ya.